What is up, family? Thank you so much for tuning in to Free World TV. And today I want to talk about the power of silence. And first things first, how y'all liking the hat? This is my 90s hat. I just wanted to show it off. I got it for free from the TikTok shop. They know that I like hats and stuff. So they sent me this to just advertise it. So here you go. You know, get it or don't get it. I got it for free. Shout out to Geo. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the power of silence. And I have this message today because I was recently given some information that I did not ask for. It was just put in my face. I was not looking for it. I didn't care for it, but it was given to me. And basically, I need y'all to understand, you do not have to defend yourself when you hear that people are speaking ill upon your name. People are slandering your name. You do not need to defend yourself. You don't need to go confront these people. You don't need to do none of that, because the power of silence will reveal everything. And I say this because when people are slandering your name, the only thing they're doing, the reason they're doing this is because they feel a way about you. They can't, it's like they try to sabotage you, but for some reason, it just seems like their tricks aren't working. So when they can't do that in the physical, when they can't physically harm you in some way, and I'm not saying like kill you or hurt you, but physically sabotage you in a way where they can see it, then, you know, they're going to go to they're going to go to the slandering the name. Since they can't control you physically, they're going to control how other people see you. So what they're going to do is they're going to try to get a whole bunch of people to feel the same way that they feel about you. They want everyone to feel the same way. So they're going to make up stories. They're going to make up stories to make you look bad so that other people can feel some ill-willed about you or whatever. And I'm telling you, there are going to be some that's going to believe everything they say. You know, there are some people who has a weak mind who believes everything negative about you. You know, some people don't like you, but they will never tell you because they don't have a reason. But when someone starts slandering your name, that gives them a reason. So they're like,
it's funny you say that because I knew it was a reason I didn't like that bitch.
No, honey, you're just beneath me. You're beneath me, and only people who are beneath you are the only people who will try to slander you or try to bring you down. If the people who feel as if they are above you, they don't need to bring you down. They're above you, or they feel like they're above you. But a person who feels like you on your high horse and they're looking up to you, they're going to try to bring you down because they think you are above them. They think you are above them. So I say you don't have to defend your name, and I say you don't have to confront these people, because I need y'all to understand that when you just let it, you know what? Hey, they could say whatever they want. This is how I feel. This is how me personally feel. When I hear somebody talking shit about me, I know that I know I didn't do anything to them. I know my intentions are pure. I just automatically think, damn, they going through something. They really got to be going through something. Because for what? What did I do to you? What did I do for you to feel like you need to tell everybody I'm this bad person? What did I do to you? And I need y'all to understand that eventually, what they're saying about you, eventually these people that they are telling, eventually they're going to want to see for themselves. You know, sometimes this is how people accidentally fall in love with you. You will have a hater speaking bad on your name, and these people are listening, you know, and some they want to believe it, but some people are in their mind, and they might come across your social media and scroll and be like, I want to figure this out for myself. Hold on. I mean, they're eventually going to figure out that this person is just a hater, because they're going to be looking you up. People who actually care, you know, who actually care and things like that. They're going to be looking you up, and they're going to get to know you a little bit, and they're going to be like, hold on, I actually kind of like this person. This person actually pretty cool. They funny as hell. I just don't understand, what don't they like about this person? Why they always saying bad shit about this person? I'm telling you, no matter what, that will happen, because a lot of people, they slander your name. Like I said, they slander your name because they want other people to feel a way about you. And they tell these people things that make you look so bad that you probably never done. So when you're not acting in these ways, they are triggered and they're panicky because it's like, damn, they need to act in this way so it can prove my lies that I told to these people. So sometimes they will try to trigger you. They will try to sabotage. They will try to put you in a situation to where you would act out. A lot of times these people, your reaction is their fuel. They're fueled by your reaction. So that's why I say always control your reaction. Your reaction is the true power that you have, because you can't control anything happen to you. You cannot control a hater hating on you. You can't control person sabotaging you or doing any. You can't even control a random person shooting you. But what you do have control over is your reaction to everything that is thrown at you. And a lot of people, they are hungry for your reaction. See, when you don't react or when you stay silent, they don't know where to go. They don't know how to respond. They're confused. It's like, I need to respond in a way, but they're not giving me a reaction so that I can respond. Some people, they get discombobulated when you're silent. They get discombobulated when you don't respond to the bullshit. Because in order for them to move on in life, they need your reaction, because your reaction lets them know how to move. And when you move in an emotional way based off of their actions, they know they have control over you. It makes them feel good inside because, hey, I got her to do that just by my words, just by me slandering her name. I got her to act out of character, and now everybody see what I was telling them. Now she's mad and going off. She's doing what I want her to do. Now everybody can see that she's acting like a fool. Now my lies are the truth now. My lies are true because she's doing what I said, what I told these people she was going to do. So a lot of times they would do that. I remember, I'm telling you, I be feeling a lot of things. I remember one time when I was having trouble starting my podcast. I was supposed to do this podcast with a woman, right? And I was excited. I was very excited about doing this podcast. I remember we did a couple of episodes or whatever. I never posted them. I never posted them because the editing, it was fucked up or whatever. So we did a couple episodes or whatever, and then I remember we were planning on doing another episode. I mean, I had it written out in this journal here, and I'm finna go to it. I think I still got it in here. I wrote out a whole episode. Hold on. I wrote out a whole episode. I feel like, this is it. So I wrote out a full episode, a full conversation of what we were going to talk about and everything. I was excited because I'm like, I finally found somebody that, will probably take this serious with me. And, I was, messaging this person, and I'm like, hey, let me know when you're available to do it and things like that. And this person, they wouldn't respond. So I noticed that this person was posting some sad stuff. So I'm like, okay, they might be going through something or whatever. I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, okay, it is what it is. We're going to wait. So as time go on, I end up texting this person. I'm like, if you need anything, let me know. If you need to talk, if you're going through something, just let me know. I got you or whatever. In so many words, don't quote me on that, but in so many words, that's what I had texted this person. And they never responded for weeks. And I'm like, is everything okay? But like I said, I don't really pay attention to what people like and stuff on social media, but I noticed that this specific person wasn't liking anything on my social medias, but I saw her liking everything that my sister's things, my brother's things. She was liking everything and interacting with everything, with a lot of their things and a lot of other people's things. But it was just like, I was closed off. I was confused. I'm like, I hope everything okay. I never text her or anything, but I just felt it was weird. I'm like, what's going on? I was very confused. I don't know if I did anything. I really don't. All I remember is we set up a day to do an episode, and then no response after that. no response. So in this situation, I felt at the end of it, when I start seeing that she was liking stuff, sharing stuff, even my family things, but just wasn't interacting with me, never responding to me, it had me thinking, like, does this person want me to make a video? And do they want me to make a video, like a subliminal video about them? Is this person trying to cause a scenario to where we can beef or something? This is how I felt. I could be completely wrong. And if the person who I'm talking about, if this sounds familiar to you, I don't mean no ill will. I promise I don't. This is just my experience and how I was feeling in this moment. So it made me feel like this person was talking about me to people. It made me feel like this person wanted beef with me. So I'm just like, you know what? Some people will treat you away just because they so badly want beef with you. Like I said, I could be wrong. This is just how I felt. And I just ignored it. I just like, you know what? I'm going to just do my own thing. I said, fuck it. It is what it is. I'm just going to do my own thing. And ain't nobody going to stop me, or ain't nobody going to ever put me in a position to feel obligated ever. I'm just gonna move along. Even though the progress is slow, it's still progress. I'm not in a rush to get anywhere with my platform. I'm not in a rush. I do this because I really, really love it. I do it for fun. I don't do it because I want to get paid from it. I do it because I actually love it. I love it. So that's one reason why nobody can ever affect me. Nobody can ever stop me or make me feel like, oh, I don't want to do something because you're not doing it with me. Honey, I've been doing it and I'm going to continue to do it because I love it. I do it for fun. And anytime I have something on my mind that I want to say on the mic, it is the highlight of my day. So I just ignored it. And then, so I was thinking about this whole scenario. I was thinking about it for days. It's like, it was hurting my feelings. I'm like, what did I fucking do? What did I do? Like, I understand. I don't know. And it had me thinking back to other scenarios that I had with this individual. And I remember a scenario where this person messaged me. I'm not sure if it was on Instagram or TikTok, but they messaged me and said something about, don't quote me, but in so many words they had said, I don't know. Okay, so I got cut off for some reason. So I had to figure out where I left off, where it cut me off at. So basically what I was saying, this person, they said something about a post that I posted. I don't know if they thought that I was, speaking on them or anything. And I was not. I wasn't. I don't really speak on anybody, anything personal. I just go off of my own experiences. But they had responded to me like I was finna make a post about you or some shit like that. And I'm thinking, when I thought back to that moment, I'm like, hold on, let me fix my ouch. And it kind of made me realize, damn, did this person have beef the whole time or have some problem with me the whole time? Because what did I do to this person? And so I kind of realized in a lot of moments in my life, silence really expose those people who are slandering your name. You don't need to defend yourself. These people, they're going to want to know for themselves. They're going to want to, like, a person who is a fair person, they're going to want to know, like, I don't know if I believe you or not. I'd rather figure it out for myself. A person who let another person think for them, they don't know how to think for themselves. They need other people to tell them things in order for them to believe it. They don't go do their own research. They just, like to get told what to do. And that's understandable because a lot of us, we grew up being programmed how to do shit, But anyway, that's why, like, the power of silence is very important. The power of silence. You just let people talk. You let people talk and you let people believe what they want because they're going to do that anyway. This is how you can pinpoint the people who really don't like you. They're going to believe everything negative about you. The people who don't like you, they're going to believe everything that they hear negative about you. And they're going to feel satisfaction in the inside when they hear negative things about you. Even if these things aren't true, they don't care if they're not true. They just care that other people feel the same way about you that they do, And like I said, the only people who will pull you, who will try to pull you down and who will try to sabotage you are people who are beneath you. They know they are beneath you because they the ones want to pull you down. These type of people, when they feel like they're over you, when they feel like they're looking down on you, there's no need for them to pull you down because they're over you, you know? So understand that. Silence is power. Silence will definitely expose the one who's talking the most. Your silence will expose them because people are going to want to know what they're talking about. You keep saying this about this girl, but I'm not seeing this. I'm not seeing what you're talking about. Are you lying on this sweet girl? Are you lying? And that's another reason why some people don't engage with your content on social media because they've been talking about you. They can't show these people that they talked about you to. They can't show them that they're liking your things because if they like it, then these people that they were talking about you to, they're going to see that this person and 82 others liked your post. And they're going to look at you. They're going to look at this person like, all this bad shit you said about them, why are you liking their post? They can't because they dug themselves into a huge hole. They lied on you. They got to play this role. And then a lot of times when you don't react in the way that they told these people you would, they start to panic. They need you to act that way. They need you to act that way. Why? Because they've said so many lies about you that of how you act, that if you do act that way, a lot of times they will try to sabotage you. They will try to get under your skin. They will try to get you to react in the way that they said you would react because they need their lies to come into fruition. They need their lies to look true. So when you do react, and the reason you react is from their action, and you react out of character or whatever, let's say they called you a name and then you punch them in the face. The thing is, these people will call you a name under their breath so nobody will hear. They do that for a big reaction. When you punch them in they shit, everybody gonna see that. Everybody gonna see that, and it's gonna show that, see, I told you this person is violent. I told you. See, people will put themselves in harm's way just to prove, just for that reaction that they want out of you. I'm gonna say that again because this could be a clip. People will put themselves in harm's way just to get a big reaction out of you. They will do that. That's how much they live off your reaction. Your reaction is the thing that helps them move in life. Your reaction is their fuel. When you don't react, they don't know how to act. They don't know where to go off of. They don't know what you're thinking. They're confused. They're discombobulated. They need you to react. They're fueled off of that. They need your reaction. It's like medicine to them. That's the only way they're going to know how to maneuver in life is by your reaction. That's why you need to control your reactions. Like I always say, and I think I said it earlier in this video, but it cut out, and I don't know when it cut out, and I don't know if it caught it. But like I always say, you cannot control what happens to you. You can't control a person shooting you. You can't control a person slandering your name. You can't control a person doing anything to you. But what you do have control over is your reaction. And that's what most people are after, your reaction, because it's going to make others look at you in a certain way. Okay. So like I said, silence is very powerful. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to defend yourself. Let these people talk, because in the end, the truth will definitely reveal itself. I promise you that. It happened to me so many times. That's why I just do my own thing. I have no beef with anybody. I just do me, and I love doing me. It is what it is. I know there's people out there that don't like me, but I can't control that. How other people feel about me is none of my business. That ain't got shit to do with me. I might be the villain in somebody's story. I might be. I can't tell a person how to experience me or how their experience was with me. I may done some things that I don't know that I did. I'm not perfect at all. I'm not. So I just need everybody to understand that, okay? Everybody needs to understand that nobody is perfect, and silence wins. I remember growing up, as a little girl. I used to tell my little sisters and them, and if you get into an argument at school, this is just stuff I always knew I would never fight over a man. I always knew I would never physically hand fight over a man because it's embarrassing. It's stupid. It's embarrassing as fuck. I've seen women do it. I've even had, in high school, I had 2 women fight over me. And I'm like, that's dumb. It did make me feel good. I'm not gonna lie. It did kind of make me feel good, but that's stupid. That is stupid. So, damn, I forgot my train of thought. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, I always knew that I would never fight over a man, like I said, because it's embarrassing. But I used to tell my sisters and them, if you get into an argument with somebody at school or something, just don't argue. Just point at them and just start laughing hysterically. Just point at them and laugh. That's all you got to do. I just knew deep down in my soul that this will work. I know it will work. And I still tell my nephews, and that's what you should do when you get into it with somebody at school or something like that. Or somebody come up to you talking shit, just point in their face and laugh. Just start laughing. Just laugh. I don't care how crazy you look crazy. They won't fuck with you again. I guarantee you that. So, like I said, let them talk. The ones who believe them, good. Now you know who don't really fuck with you. People who have respect for you, they're not going to hear one side. A lot of times people hear that one side because it matches the way that they want to feel about you. People listen to slander when it comes to you because what they hear matches the way that they want to feel. So now they're like, I knew it was something I didn't like about that bitch. No, you just didn't like me. And you know you ain't got a reason. You know you stupid. You know you look dumb for disliking a person without even knowing them, without having a reason. And now this dumb motherfucker gave you a reason. Now you feel like I'm justified now because I believe what this person is saying about them. Okay, so yeah, that's the thing. That's my message for today. You don't have to protect yourself. I know there's some circumstances where you may feel like you need to, but a lot of times people want to believe these things. You ain't got to convince no motherfucking body of anything. If they want to believe that shit, let them believe it. I know there's things I've heard about me from people I never met in my life. Why are there people talking about you to people that never met you? You know, sometimes these people that say things about you, the people that they're saying it to, sometimes the people that they're talking to, they might feel bad. And it's like, this person ain't never did nothing to me. Why I don't like this person? You know, and sometimes they will feel called to tell you, you know, a lot of times, this is why I know I'm protected. Information come to me and I didn't even ask for it. I didn't ask for it. But just know that I already had that thought in my mind. Just know I already had that thought. I already knew that certain individuals wasn't fucking with me like that. But do I care? No. But I am going to address it in whoever I'm talking to. This is definitely going to sound familiar to you. Okay? So understand that a lot of people, they're telling other people about the older version of you. These people don't even know you no more. Bitch, you don't even know me. We ain't talked in what, years? But you telling people about me. Bitch, that bitch been dead for 2 years. Jeez. Do you know we die and rebirth all the time? Honey, that dumb bitch that I used to be, she's dead. So some of you motherfuckers, I don't even know anymore. I just don't know y'all anymore. The older version of me probably did.